Hello Divi Nation and welcome. In today's tutorial, I'm going to show you how to optimize your sidebar on mobile using Divi's Theme Builder. This is the final result we're aiming to achieve, so without wasting a lot of time, let's dive in and let's get started. All right, so to get started, you need to use the Theme Builder pack number 3. Now, if you go to the post, which I'll link to in the show notes below, you'll get the full details. So this is what we're going to use as our starting point. This layout is absolutely free, so go ahead and install it. So I've gone ahead and unzipped the folder, and this is now me installing this template. So I'm going to go ahead now and click on Import Divi Theme Builder. Okay, so now everything is all installed. That's looking great. I'm just going to delete this one here because it's not assigned to anything. All right, so moving on, what we need to do next now is to come over here to all category pages, and we need to click on custom body. So let's click here on this little button to edit it. So the first thing we're going to do here to this column structure is to click on this little button here, and then we're going to choose our own column structure. So let's go ahead at this one here. So as you can see now, we have 2 columns here, and we also have a column here that doesn't have anything on it. So this is where our right sidebar is going to go. So let's start customizing this third column. So over here now, I'm going to click on my row settings. And let's head over here to the second column by clicking on this gear icon. So the first thing we're going to do is to add a background color here. I'm going to click on background, click on this plus button, and I'm going to paste this to add my color. And by the way, if you want to use the exact same colors as I'm using throughout this tutorial, again, I will leave a link to the post in the show notes below. Next, we need to add some padding. So I'm going to come over here to design, spacing, and I'm going to add 25 both to the top and the bottom. And I'll do the same for left and right. So notice I'm using this chain icon to apply the same values to both sides. Now we need to create the sidebar content. So now that we've added our padding, I'm just going to go ahead and save this one more time. Now there's 2 ways you can actually populate your sidebar. So first is by pulling the content from WordPress itself, or we can start by adding all our modules in here. So let me show you how you do this using the first option. So I'm going to click here on this plus button, search for sidebar, and you can see it's already populated our sidebar with all this information. So we can further go in here and adjust our text by, say, for example, coming over here to text. We can align it to the center if we wanted to, or we can change the colors, we can change the fonts. So let's go ahead and change the title text. So here we're going to use Monsterrat, for example. We can adjust the sizes if we want to. Make this semi-bold. Now let's customize our text here for our links, our body text. So as you can see, it's quite easy to customize. So I'm going to save for now, and then I can show you where this content is actually coming from. So if you take a look here, we have pages, recent posts, and recent comments. So now I'm going to come over here to my site, and let me show you where you could add that information. So over here on appearance, you're going to click on widgets. And then over here, this is the sidebar. So if we take a look here, we have search, we have recent posts, recent comments. So if I come over here, you can see pages, recent posts, recent comments, and the search bar. So you can actually drag in whatever information you need in here. So let's say you don't want to have the pages in there. You can just click on this little arrow here and delete it. And then you can now add whatever it is that you want to add from here just by dragging and dropping. So let's say you want to add, let's have a look here. So let's say you want to add products. So this is showing because I actually have WooCommerce installed here. So I'm just going to drag this up here, save my products here. So maybe I'm just going to show 3 products. I click on save. Now, if I come back over here and refresh this, you can see here now we have products now showing in here. So this is how you populate the sidebar. Now, another way of doing this is to actually add all our modules that we need as we go along. So let me delete this for now, and let me show you the other way. So let's say, for example, you want to add an email opt-in. I can just add it like that. And you can see now my email opt-in has been added. I can further customize it here by just making sure I show all the fields that I want to show. Okay, so I'm just going to have email and the button. I can go in and play around with the text, change the color here from light to dark. And let's say I want to add more items in here. So I can click on this plus button. And this time I want to add a search module, and I can add my input here. So you can now see it's showing in here, and I can further customize this by going into each and every item here and changing our colors and so on. Now, something else we can add here is the follow, social media follow. So I can add it by just clicking here on this plus button, type in follow, and there we go, social media follow. And now I can actually go in and add all my icons. And to change these, I can just click here on this little icon, click on this drop down, change this to Pinterest, for example, save it over here, move on to the next one. And this one here is going to be YouTube. Save that. So as you can see here, my sidebar is actually being populated, but in my opinion, this is the best way to do it because it allows you to customize this, as much as you want, and you can add as many items as you want here on this sidebar. Now, let me show you what the final design would look like after you've added everything that you want to add in here. So now you can see on this left side, we've totally customized our search button here, and this is what it looks like. So there you have it. Thank you all for watching. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up and do follow us on our social media platforms. By doing so, you'll be notified every time we release new tutorials. Until next time, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.